Pitt is the first-ranked team to play at Utah to start the season. Utah, 17-game home winning streak. Pitt got the first 7 on a Dion Lewis score. Utah responds. Jordan Wynn, Jeremy Brooks, wide open, 19 yards. We are tied. Ensuing Utah kickoff. Jason Douglas. That's not how Coach Wanstead drew it up. Utah recovers. We get the ball at the Pittsburgh 35, and they're going to turn that into this. Never change a winning hand. Wynn rolls, finds Brooks on the down and out. He had 5 catches, 87 yards to 2 scores. It's 14-7. It's now 17-3. Fourth quarter, Devon Christopher. That's what they call space. First career touchdown. 61 yards. He had 8 catches, 155 yards. Win, by the way, 283 yards to 3 touchdowns. But less than a minute later, Tino Sunseri, Utah's secondary, napping. John Baldwin open. They get a 2-pointer. They're down 3, and then under a minute to go, Utah on its heels, and this looks like a knockout punch. Sunseri to Baldwin, but wait, there's a flag. Illegal shift on Baldwin. Wasn't set before the snap. They took the touchdown away. Final seconds. Pitt's going to tie it with the field goal. We're going to go to overtime. Oh, but wait. Coach Whittingham called a timeout. So Hutchins has another attempt. He misses and the Utes win. Oh, wait. Coach Whittingham called another timeout. Third attempt. Coach has got one more timeout. You going to leave it in your pocket? He does. Hutchins sneaks it in on the left side. We are going to overtime. Utah wins the toss, decides to play D first. First play for Pittsburgh. Sunseri rolls. Brian Blecken, the freshman from Moore Park High in California. Man, what a start to his collegiate career. And then Utah. We're not going to pass. We're going to run the ball down, and Joe Phillips is going to kick it from 21 yards. 18 straight at home for Utah. 27-24 in OT. Coach, win. Aloha Stadium, USC's first trip here in 5 years. They put 60-plus on the Warriors last 3 times they played. It's Lane Kiffin's first game. It's Matt Barkley's second season, and he finds Ronald Johnson, and it's 14-3. And USC looks so strong early. And then Hawaii coming back. It looks like it's going to be 27-20 going into the half as Brian Moniz finds Greg Salas. And they looked at this one a long time. Arm down, but ball over. It was ruled down on the field. Now look at the field. Touchdown! And look at Hawaii goes nuts. But you know what the dude was doing? He was signaling, no, this is where the ball's going to be. That far from the goal line. His mic wasn't working. Lane Kiffin's was.
Yeah, well, we gave him too many chances. We're embarrassed right now by the way we're playing.
What have they been figuring out?
Nothing.
That guy's something else. Ronald Johnson catching the punt right here in the third quarter, 27-16, and Ronald Johnson, as Brock would say, is a full-grown man. 89 yards. I mean, looks bigger than everybody on the field. What a great receiver he is. Moniz keeping Hawaii alive with his feet and his arm. Scrambling 13 yards here and gets just hammer slaughtered to the head by Michael Morgan. I mean, he is shaking like a cocktail there. Take another look. The forearm, no flag was called. Bob Davey calling the game for ESPN along with Mark Jones said he thought it was a hit to head. Thought a flag should go down. Moniz out in the end. Barkley great. 5 touchdowns, 49-36.
This season. Buckeyes haven't lost a home opener since '78. Terrell Pryor and Brandon Sane trying to extend that for another year. Marshall fumbled the opening kickoff. Terrell Pryor and Ohio State on the Marshall 6 prior to DeVere Posey. 7-0 Buckeyes just like that. Next possession for Ohio State on the Marshall 44. Check out Sane. Hits the hole. And it's see you later. All the way down to the Marshall 5. That would lead to a touchdown that Sane finished himself. 103 yards on the ground for him, 14-0 Buckeyes. Later in the first, Drew Basil on to attempt a field goal for Ohio State. You're going to pull an upset on the road. Helps to get a special teams touchdown. Ahmed Shakur does that for Marshall. That cuts the lead to 7. It's their first game under Doc Holliday, who had been the associate head coach at West Virginia the past 2 years. But Pryor says, what's up, Doc? Going to Dane Sanzenbacher for the touchdown. Pryor, one of the preseason Heisman favorites, puts Ohio State up 21-7. Second quarter, it's Sane again. Insane. 45 yards for the touchdown. Pryor and Sane combined for 269 of Ohio State's 291 first half yards. Third quarter, Ohio State up 35-7. Pryor doesn't think that's enough. He's going back to Posey. 42-7 Buckeyes. Now, check this out, Neil. Late in the fourth quarter, Ohio State with the game well in hand, up 45-7. Why is Jim Tressel up in the stands? That's actually not Jim Tressel, but he looks just like him.
That's fun.
Everybody wants to be the senator in Ohio. Having some fun on opening night in Columbus. Jim Tressel's Buckeyes win their home opener 45-7. They got Miami coming next on September 11th in Columbus.
Season openers. The only loss to Carolina when he was at Duke 21 years ago to the day. He's got a couple quarterbacks he likes or kind of likes, and that's kind of the coach's M.O. Steven Garcia gets the start. Coach said, well, because we thought he deserved it. And he acts deserving in the first quarter, like a plow horse there. Gets to the corner and then gives somebody a headache, that guy. South Carolina up 7-0. Second quarter, it's 10-3. Gamecocks with a 1st and 10. They're going to pull a reverse to Ace Sanders. Any guy, when your name's Ace, you got to be able to run fast. And look at Garcia, the quarterback out there making space for him. 52-yard gain, longest run in 4 years for South Carolina. They get a touchdown there. Third quarter, Carolina up 27-6. Garcia to Alshon Jeffrey for a gain of 46. And later in the drive, Garcia's going to drop back, get drilled at the goal line. He's going to score, and well, Southern miss. The coach kind of almost guaranteed a victory, but he's not going to get it. 41-13. Lattimore, 2 touchdowns in his debut.
Football, Arizona taking on Toledo. Wildcats hadn't won a non-conference game on the road since 2001. Arizona's first drive. Nick Foles to Jerron Kreiner. Look at the cushion in front of the Toledo defenders. Kreiner with a 12-yard gain and a first down. Same drive. Foles to Kreiner again on an underneath route. You see an even bigger cushion this time. And Kreiner uses that space to pick up 20 yards. Same drive, now they're in the red zone. After going underneath, David Douglas, who's Foles' roommate, beats the defense over the top. 9-yard touchdown. Foles 5 for 5, 59 yards in the touchdown on the opening drive. Arizona up 7-0 early. Late first half, Arizona up 7-2. Nick Grigsby takes a delayed handoff up the middle, makes a cut to the outside, and it's house music all night long. 36-yard touchdown, caps off a 91-yard drive, 14-2 Arizona. Arizona up big, 28-2 in the third quarter. Check out this catch by Jerron Kreiner. Falling down, but he still is able to make the grab. Foles 32 of 37, 360 yards. Arizona wins big. Oh, it's a Philly thing. Temple and Villanova for the Mayor's Cup. Villanova last year's championship subdivision champs. Don't call it 1AA. Under 2.5 to play. Temple up 22-21, 3rd and 1 for Temple. Temple's Chester Stewart fumbles. Villanova's John Dempsey recovers on Temple's 23. Ensuing possession for Villanova. Nick Yako from 41 yards away. Villanova up 24-22. Ensuing Temple drive 3rd and 1 from their own 48. Bernard Pierce back for more after that great season last year. Gets the first down. Later in that drive, 8 seconds to go. Brandon McManus from 43 yards away. Yes, sir. And Temple up 25-24. And then it got crazy, Neil. Check out the ensuing kickoff. Villanova, we're going to try to do the whole lateral thing. Okay? So this dude's got it, and he's running around, and then that's a forward lateral, and then they throw it, and then, well, this goes horribly awry when you throw it right to a dude on the other team. Matt Caesar throws it to Justin Gildea of Temple. Penalty on the play. Took nearly 15 minutes for the officials to sort out if the score stood. It did, and Temple